Episode 20. It's a terrible night to have a curse. And the curse is not knowing where to get all of the collectibles in this Metroidvania. Even after I wasted all that time episode, still missing number 7 here, which is right between the anomalous root node and Dusk Guardian recording device number 1. And I probably should have actually tried to discern where it would be in between last episode and this one, but I guess I didn't. Don't have the map data here, so it could very well be here in the same room. Or no. The anomalous node is here, so... Well, we do have everything here. We're missing something right here, which actually... maybe that's it. Maybe that's all it is. Right. I did see that one thing, didn't I? As I was teleporting back here at the end of last episode. Maybe it's that thing. But it wouldn't make sense to me because that would be after the Dusk Guardian, like, in terms of how you approach this area. Although I guess you come to this area first, but you can't go past this door until you approach from the left side, so... maybe it's... we'll see if it's considered before or after in the database. Rhizomatic energy meter. Rhizomatic column energy report. Rhizomatic energy flow results normal. Rhizomatic energy is generated when the primordial roots absorb light. Okay, did I miss that at some point? Is this the first time I'm learning of this? Because maybe it was like implied or I just glossed over when they casually mentioned it, but I didn't know all of these pillars or whatever. The whole energy system here was based on the roots. But I guess everything has to do with the roots, huh? That was pretty obvious from when they started introducing them. I guess most obvious when Yi's sister started talking about them in a weird, creepy sense. Over the past millennia, and with the development of Solarian technology, methods for extracting and storing this energy have been continuously improved upon. During the Turbulent Era, the G Kingdom created the first large-scale rhizomatic columns to meet the power needs of their military. Groups of these columns were built across Penglan by various kingdoms. However, with the rise of Taoism, the columns slowly fell into disrepair. Wait, what? During the Turbulent Era, G Kingdom built these, okay. I see. The G Kingdom built these towers. They were kind of defeated by Lear and the Fengshi Guild, I think, in that order. And then the rise of Taoism happened and the columns fell into disrepair. And around the time of Yi's time, they were in disrepair, but he wanted to repair them, right? So the whole technological revolution happened in 2 steps or something? Like, it happened around the G Kingdom and the Fengshi Guild and Lear and everything. And then it fell into, what? Everything went downhill or something with Taoism. Although saying downhill isn't necessarily right. Maybe they had a good reason to ignore all of the technology or something and adopt Taoism. Maybe it's the exact same thing we're seeing right now, like this all happened once before with the disease or something, because I assume that's related to the roots. It's gotta be. It all comes back to the roots. Literally. More importantly, was that it was. Okay, for whatever reason, even though you have to go past this entry, like physically, spatially, to get to the space for this entry, it's still considered before. I'm glad it's cleared up anyway. So does that mean I have no more gaps? No. Do I care about this enough to try to find out where this is? I might. It could be very critical plot stuff, like learning the roots were based in the Rise of Magic Towers. Actually not missing all that much. Pretty close to the end of the game, even if there are only 4 more left. No, that can't be it. It just means that there aren't that many entries, like, all over the place anymore. But this one is between recording 2 and the tenets. Luckily this gives me a photo of where it was found. All of them do. We still have more to explore here, but just to check. One would have been over here. These council tenets, which would have been unlocked somehow. I can get something here with the unbound encounter, so I'll do that as I make my way over to the actual story. But the other thing was over here, right? Yeah, somewhere around this area. Fortunately, we don't have map data, which is strange. Why don't we have map data? Still. I can only imagine I missed the map data somewhere in here, because, well, this just seems to be this area, these 3 rooms. Yeah. Guess we'll go back here and look around a little bit after we explore here. And the previous room that I rushed through. Any jade? Oh, it's an artifact. Well, I'm glad I came back for this. Very important, these artifacts. Definitely want to do them before the end of the game, or even before you get too far into the game. A Solarian artifact that can be gifted to Xuan. A sophisticated tool set crafted by the great craftsman of Ying. This is a must-have dream tool for even the most accomplished of craftsmen. And finally, this door is open. We've opened both doors. I think that's everything on this. No, there's that room over there. Are there situations where... Right. I was wondering how this might be more useful than the one that tracks down enemies. This one obviously does a lot of damage if they're in place. But it seems like this one would fit the same niche as this one, because it would just go in a straight line, the tracking one, if all your enemies were in a straight line. The same niche that this one was in, but this one obviously pierces the shields, one. And I also noticed before it goes way off screen, so unlike the tracker, which only seems to attack things on screen. I should actually learn their real names at some point. Thunderburst was one of them. That was the bomb one, right? I think. How do I... What am I missing here? This box. No, that's not a box, it's just a door. Looks like a box I might lower down or something. I see. There's no way to open it from the left side, so it's opened by some switch somewhere. Like one activated by the nymph. Did I just miss it? Somewhere? Below? There would be one of those blue entry points. They wouldn't hide it. There it is. And that's everything here. Now what I'm missing here is just in the bottom right, I guess. Again, the map makes me feel like I should be able to explore up here, but I guess it's just a quirk. Yeah, it's the same thing for up here, like, there's no white line bordering the map there, but the way that the borderless sky or whatever continues to the left here and also above here makes me feel like that's just a square that I haven't explored. Psychological thing, I suppose. Oh, it didn't really attack me. Maybe it just came up to be pet. And we get just a component. A standard one. In a big chest? Well, that's everything here. Where's the closest teleport? Guess it'd be back the way I came. Every time. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get to that scary room again this episode, if I can find that last entry that I'm pretty sure I'm missing. Shouldn't take me the whole episode, but just thinking about that scary room, it doesn't have any connection points on the map. Is it just going to be an event there that directs us towards somewhere else, or... Actually, come to think of it, I can't imagine where we're going, other than one of these elevators, maybe. Yeah, a lot of stuff that we haven't explored over here. No events? Yeah. What do you have there, Yi? Don't get too excited. This isn't a toy. It's a multi-tool used by engineers to repair equipment. That's great. I happen to need some tools. Can I borrow it? No. What if you accidentally sliced off your own fingers? Come on. I'm not going to do that. Did you forget? I made every single piece of furniture in our house. Actually, that bit about slicing off his own fingers. Funny that he gave him the knife without mentioning that. Obviously, I'm supposed to have given him this item earlier in the story where I could have gotten it. And then later in the story, he just kind of trusts Xuan more and doesn't think that he just wants toys all the time. So that's why he gave him a knife for self-defense. And obviously also because he feared for his life after Ji Quan ruffled his feathers. Let's see, what does this button do? A knife just popped out? Wow, it moves. Careful. This is a product of Ying. The blades are very sharp. Who's Ying? Ying isn't a person. It's a nation on Penglai, famous for their crafting. But that was a long, long time ago. All the great craftsmen have been in decline since the end of the turbulent era. The job of craftsman grew less and less popular. I have a friend who suffered a lot because of this. I see. The rise of Taoism, right. And decline of technology and craftsmanship and all that. I don't get it. People who can make stuff are super popular in the village. Our neighbor Ah Fong knew how to sharpen stones to make all sorts of tools. With her spears, even I could hunt down boars. We had lots of meat in the village back then. Well, some might ask, what if those spears were not pointed at boys? Or pointed not at boys, but at other people? I did cut my hand on a blade once. But it doesn't mean we shouldn't use spears, or that we should look down on people who make them. My friend would be so happy if he were able to hear your words right now. Then, does your friend mind if I borrowed this tool? Fine. Just remember to hold it steady. Only use the blunt blades, and never point it at yourself when cutting. Okay. And don't press buttons with it, or let it touch electricity. Okay. It has an electrical charge or something, or... I mean, obviously it conducts electricity, but... Why not press buttons? Is that something you did, Yi? Not sure what he's implying by that. I think it would be here. But where? Guess I can just start exploring the upper reaches and make my way down. I'm still pretty sure there should be one of those fishes, right? To get the data, the map stuff. I already explored down there, right? Yeah. Pretty sure we did all this. Although we do have to go back up. Or not. Yeah, nothing up here. Where's that damn fish? Are there just areas in the game that don't have any map data? That can't be it. Really should use the charge more. Right, we were already here. Just now. Oops. I'm sure I've been in there before. Right. Hmm. And that's just over there. Fought that one boss here. Didn't even need that. Catch me if you can. Damn. Was this before or after we got the air dash? I think it was after. Did I just not go left here? No. Where the hell is this map data? More importantly, the database entry. Number 17. Wait, no. The recording device was here, in that little corner. Right here, I think. Oh. That looks like it, I think. Maybe. Maybe? Was this somewhere else? Actually, looking at it, I think that's somewhere else. Damn. Just wanted to do a short hop. Guess I could hop in place. Yeah, it wasn't here. It wasn't this guy over here, obviously, so... Where did I get this again? This is on the opposite side of the world. This is near the whole crop section, where I got that guy. Great, what a waste of time. Maybe I won't actually get to the story this episode after all. Anything new? Yeah, I figured. Is he using it wrong, Kwafu? What are you making? Looky, this chair can lean back. I designed it. Pretty cool, huh? I'd say. Can I sit down in it, like actually? Like if you can sit down? I'm going to take my break here every time. I thought you were going to make a spear or something. I don't need a lounging chair. Why not? This chair can help you relax. Hey kid, don't even think about calling that a finished product. You didn't even hook up the medicine cauldron to the legs. Oh, Kwafu, you would know about chairs. Was this a group project? When did you guys become friends? I was just trying to make this chair, but Uncle Chubby kept coming back to take... You monkey, this is my multi-tool. Oh, it's his? Didn't either of you see my name written on it? Well, I mean, we saw it was Ying. I know that's your family, but didn't think it was actually yours. I did. That's why I took it. I never wanted to play house with an ape-man child, but the way this kid uses tools is totally deranged. My precious tools can't stand up to blood or rust, got it? Uncle Chubby helped a lot with the joints. If it wasn't for him, the chair would have collapsed the moment someone sat on it. So does this chair have any special features? Not really. It's just well made. Don't be like that. We all need a sense of ritual in our lives. Okay, next, I want to make a bookshelf, a bed that can fly, and a pot that can cook on its own. A young craftsman can solve any problem you may have. What? I never agreed. Do you guys have a thing that helps you shower with the press of a button? Wow. Ugh. Quit messing around and give me back my tools. Does that mean we don't have one here? I mean, obviously I can't see one. No shower. No bathroom either. I wondered about this in a previous episode, but I guess they just go to the water that's off to the right side, maybe? God damn it. I've been missing this the whole time. All my breaks could have been on this chair right here. I mean, he doesn't stay on it, which is unfortunate. If I wanted to begin and end an episode on these, I would have to either time it very carefully with the end card or something, or just, I don't know. Except that he gets off the chair when he's done. Well, at least it's something. And it removes the UI, which is nice. If only for a few seconds. Anything to say? No, no one. Okay. Let's find that thing. Where actually was it though? Actually, yeah, we do have all the map data for this place, so should be able to find it. It's a data point, so it was here. In the Yinglong Canal. How'd I miss it? So, where is it likely to be? Why are some of these areas like lighter than the others? It's like the background here. Probably doesn't mean anything other than, well, like a more man-made area or something compared to the natural caves here or something. Guess what I'll do is explore upwards and then around and down. Find whatever I missed. Oh, those are in those things. May have forgotten. All partial. These are good even for when I just don't want to chase down enemies. Damn, it was right here? How'd I miss this? How embarrassing. I guess it is just kind of in the corner, so I probably just went down and to the left. Well, at least I got it quickly. Farmland markings. Crop labels. Muir. Origin. Yi Kingdom. Genetically modified. A staple plant meat with high nutritional value. Penglai is 90% covered in water, and little of the remaining land is arable. Ever since transmutation became commonplace, genetically modifying low-cost, high-nutrition crops became the most important issue for farmers to solve. At the dawn of the Origin era, natural farming gained traction, and genetically modified foods were shunned due to the influence of Taoism. Yeah, I was wondering how all of that plays in, because like, what we're seeing, everything here, is clearly the tail end of a technological revolution or something, so Yi's family is still kind of apparently old values or something, but The people that he fell in with, all of the souls and his mentor, probably everyone that came to Penglai, or not Penglai, came to New Kunlun, were part of this whole revolution or buying into it. The debates raged on even as Solarians began to need less and less food. Tried to digest that last paragraph since I just interrupted it in the middle to wax poetic or whatever. I guess I can continue the story now. Just to be sure. That was actually number 17, right? That wasn't like a weird number 22 or something? Yeah, okay. Okay, we're good. There's probably still more places I can open up with the unbounded counter or something, since there was like a lot of areas over here that I could have explored. But I think we're fine. We got an event. The multi-tool might actually be a multi-part event, because there are so many tools. I'm glad I finally got it. What are you doing with the 3D printer? Schwan wanted to learn how it works, so I taught him how to use the multi-tool to take it apart. While I was at it, I also uploaded a new blueprint. Okay. None of this sounds like good news. It sounds good to me, more upgrades. Wait, what new blueprint? I already mastered the use of telalurgy. Drawing up a blueprint wasn't that hard. Oh wow, so it's like it combines the two different things, the whatever we gave him for telalurgy and now the upgrade to this, with the multi-toolkit. This 8-man kid can really pick up Solarian technology when he puts his mind to it. Are you sure he's learning and not just playing? I learn fastest when I'm having fun. So, how long will it take to print? Guess. I can't imagine it being anything useful. That's a matter of opinion. I think it's quite worth collecting. There's only one blueprint, so print it while it lasts. Well, let's have a look. Forget the computing node, let's make this thing. The Schwan coin. A coin designed and made by Schwan. A large amount of gin was used to create this coin. Schwan's unique mark is printed on it, but other than that, it has no special features. Well, we're gonna get it. We can recycle it for 2,000? Oh, I see, because it was made by a large amount of gin, even though it only costs 100 to make. How funny. Where does that rest now? In our... right here, in our recyclables. Even though the, for obvious reasons, the genetic eradicator or whatever was in one of these other menus that wasn't a recyclable. And we could recycle it, but it was more of like a key item because you had to use it, or could use it on Jiquan. I thought the coin would also rest in a different place, like more important than these recyclables, but we'll just keep it there. Where's the kid? Oh, we can talk to TU as well. There he is. We have your coin. Nothing to talk about though. Sir Yi, a moment of your precious time. What is it? Forgive my audacity, but have you seen the next volume for The Legend of the Porky Heroes? A fan, are you? The Legend of the what? You haven't read it, ye? The Legend of the Porky Heroes, chapters 110 to 120. A thick tome indeed. I made a mental note of it when I saw it on the shelf earlier, but now it has vanished. I was wondering if you got to it first. Did I take it? Maybe. I knew it. You are a man of good taste. No Chiyu, that's you. He... I don't know if he had the time to read it. What a remarkable work. I picked it up to pass the time, but how it tickles my fancy and stirs the depths of my soul. Phenomenal. Yours truly would like to read it no matter the circumstances. Do you have a price in mind, good sir? Wait. We should probably check if we're talking about the same work. Shush. You need not utter a peep. I wouldn't be so tactless as to not offer recompense. I have here another jade that I'm confident will fill the gaping hole left from depriving you of that masterpiece. Just how many jades have you got hiding in your stash? Fine, take it. I am forever grateful. The fate of the hero in his struggle against the Beast King has been keeping me up at night. Beast King? I thought he was fighting mare people. Ye, you have been reading it. He's just not caught up, that's all. It's understandable, he's busy. That was 10 whole chapters ago, man. He threw out the man. The Iron Skin Jade converts some damage to internal damage, granting you the ability to better endure fierce combat. Wow. Doesn't that already happen? I guess it only happens when you do a partial parry. There's like other things that say with internal damage. Did any of my skills do that? Not internal damage on yourself, though. Must have been a jade I was thinking of. Yeah, so they're all organized down here. Which one transfers your internal damage again? To the enemy? Like your internal damage? I'm sure I saw something like that. Maybe it was a skill? No. What am I thinking of? If it's not a skill, then it has to be a jade, but... That's right, it's a jade I haven't bought yet. There's this one. Does this one synergize with the one we just got? Like better than the one I have currently? Wait. It was one chi you had, right. Reciprocation. Transfers your internal damage to the enemy after an unbounded counter, specifically. Okay, with that in mind... This one converts your internal damage, or damage you take to internal damage, so you could transfer it with an unbounded counter. You could also trigger internal damage to an imperfect parry, or on yourself through a perfect parry with this. Which, now that I think about it, it probably just means that it removes the damage negation from a perfect parry compared to a non-perfect parry, is all this does. But yeah, you could just make all your parries give you internal damage, transfer them over, and that doesn't really synergize with this, but since I don't have the other jade yet, I'll just try this out for now. Even if we don't recover the internal damage, we can Actually, is this good? It just means a lot of the damage that we take becomes internal damage with no way for covering it other than the skill here. Which just gives us a chunk, I think, every time we parry. Except we lose every time we parry, so... Well, I'll just leave it at that. See how it works out. Right, we're done. We're done with cleanup, we're done with the pavilion, we're done with data logs and whatever. We're probably not done with events, maybe there's like one more nested in next time we come back to the pavilion. Deal with that when we get to it. We can finally go to the scary room of mysteries. But before we do, the one we got just a few episodes ago, most recently, the woo signal, or symbol, looks like that, and it's placed right here. That's Ji-Quan. That's all. Just taking note of it. It doesn't matter. Just like to think about it. It's gone. Or was this the room? No, that was the room. And it's changed. Was there something here before? Maybe not. Okay. Maybe we set our save point right here. If that's how that works. Who redecorated? Who had the time? This probably isn't real, right? Nymph? Hello? Well, fair trade, I guess. Lady Ethereal. I've heard that name quite a bit. For probably a few reasons, but... well, I mean, the obvious one on screen, but also... she's gonna be a boss, obviously, like all the souls. I just know people like her boss fight. And it's not just because of what's on screen right now. Lady Ethereal?
Sorry.
Wow, long time no see. That's right, it's been so long. You must be... who? Are you unhappy? Why the long face? Don't play games with me. Where is this? What did you do to my mystic nymph? Where is this? Do I know this place? Don't just stand there. Come in for a soak. The water's really nice. But don't just pass her up on this offer, ye. I see. This is your trap. I mean, so what? That's it. Don't test my patience or all.
Okay.
Take it easy. There's nothing a warm bath can't solve. Just make yourself at home. Come on in and have a soak first. We can talk later. Well, we're still here. Kind of. I'm not gonna leave without taking a bath. Who are you? We're soaking in the hot springs to relieve our worries. Come join us. So that's what he looks like under there.
Lin or but you?
Again, every time, Lady Ethereal. Long time no see. Now, who did you say you were again? You know perfectly well why I'm here. Your seal or your life. You can only keep one. I suggest you surrender while you still can.
안 수이.
The soul seal. The one we received at the coronation ceremony. I remember it now. It was so very beautiful. If it's beautiful things you're looking for, I've got lots of them here. Take whatever you like. Pretty place, isn't it? The sun shines beautifully off the mountains. The water shimmers with radiance. And we have a big group of friends right here to enjoy it with. Where? She said we before. Don't see any friends.
Huh?
Eh? You mean you don't have any friends you can go see? That's okay. We can all be your friends. Come on, we have Shenong and Kwafu. Rui is kind of like our servant, but sort of. And I mean, we're friendly with Xuan Xuan even though that's like family, but... Zhao, do we have more of that delicious fish? Put some on the grill for our new friend.
Huh?
Ah, don't be shy. He's a good person. I'm sorry about that. We don't get a lot of guests from outside. These are my pals at the lab. We used to work night and day on our research. We endured so much together. Don't say that, Uncle Cow, or Chow. It wasn't just me. Everyone played a part in the success of our research. Research. What were we researching again? It was related to that project. Oh, right. And there was Yi. Have you finally come to your senses?
Huh?
Oh, do you know him too? The guy came dressed in skin-tight clothing every day. If you run into him, make sure to tell him I'm missing him lots. You should ask him to drop by when he's free. Alright, nice bath. I'm glad we had one. Not sure if we can even do that in the Jade Pavilion, so we finally took a bath after 20 episodes. Lady Ethereal, one of the 10 souls in the council and responsible for managing the Cortex Center, Lady Ethereal is, for reasons unknown, exhibiting mental anomalies. Ethereal, so yeah, this is all in our head, the Cortex Chamber. I mean, I guessed. Pretty early. When we came into this room that it would be some kind of trippy mind stuff. I mean, I didn't have to guess, it happened right in front of us. The whole thing. This isn't as scary as I thought it would be. So I guess we didn't actually take a real bath. Oh well. We got nothing. Another bath? Just to be extra sure? Okay. Oh, there is actually more to explore. And there is actually no exit either. Can you comment? No. I can see in the background the stuff that we see inside their whatever chambers, which is obviously related to the whole research that Lady Ethereal does. It just seems to be like a little preview of what she's got going on in the background, or in her mind or whatever, until we actually get there. After her boss fight, obviously. Coming in and out. Damn. Do I? Don't see my health. Can I even die? I wonder. Wait, are these? No. Okay. They do actually change. I thought it might just be revealing what was once invisible or something. We can just... yeah. That's scary. That's a face. Oh my god. What the fuck? I guess they become weak in that. I did notice the art style got different when we saw the scary thing in that room. Is that gonna be her thing? Oh, we're going deeper. By which I mean we're back. No. We were just about to have another bath. Okay, good. Hey there, new friend. You finally made it. Your friends and family are all here. Why not join us in the water? It's nice and warm. You look worn out. Why not lie down and drift off into a dream? Are you hungry? We've got all your favorites here. I am hungry. After this episode. Don't be shy. I've got everything here. Have some tea and eat some fruit. If you're tired, lie down and sleep. You won't catch a cold here. During a bath? Why not? It's a tranquil space with no pain and suffering. What more could you ask for in life? Well, don't mind if I do. Okay. We'll be back, I'm pretty sure. This is gonna be the thumbnail, probably. So maybe... yeah. A freeze frame from right there. Gotta get all of the patrons bathing. New moves. Oh, okay. It's not actually a new thing, it's just... damn. I guess it's just telling you straight up because it doesn't look like the things you normally Tai Chi kick. Actually, maybe the thumbnail is just going to be only Lady Ethereal. Get her front and center. It's a video game. And here's this thing again. It seems to be the same background from what I can tell, or rather the same shard. We usually get like 4 or 5 or something like that in each soul's mind, palace, or whatever. This one just seems to be the same fragments of the same one. Can we kill... oops. Can we kill those things when they're not in... I assume we can't. Yeah. Now what? Great. They're scary. They changed the art style too. That answers that question. I'm glad I saw it, and that's what those candles are. I see. Is this like gonna be the gimmick? Like mid-air Tai Chi stuff? It seems to be a lot of that. Oh god. Yeah. Now we're getting scary. Scarier. This mess is all your fault. Just that one guy? Cut it out. I don't have time for this.
Oh?
What is time, anyway? Everyone's perception of time is subjective. Does your time pass the same way that mine does? Well, we gotta stop for a bath every time. Oh, great. Liking all the focus on platforming this time. I noticed that there wasn't like a whole lot of it. It was always present, but oh. Never really like long segments like this. I guess they couldn't dedicate like entire sections of the map to long platforming segments when it's mainly about like exploration and not... Oh. Not just going through levels like Mario. In terms of platforming. No, that's not what I wanted. Guess we don't have to kill that thing, even though it does give us money. Is the money real? How can it be real? It might not be real. I can check, can't I? 1227. It's real money. Go figure. Maybe there's gin inside the Cortex machine or whatever, and actually... I haven't been paying attention to the background, but... you can see some shit. Here we go. We didn't even have to fight her. That concludes the briefing. We'll need everyone's participation to make this experiment a success. We even see that one guy with the bugging out eyes on the left. I mean, that's all of them from the hot spring. No problem. I believe in your designs. See you in 30 days. Here we go. Did you just notice, Yi? And what's new? Why are you the only one left unscathed? Music change. Does this guy say anything? The other one bugging out? Maybe not. I just had a nightmare. I figured it out. You're dreaming right now. In the dream, something bad happened. I thought everything was going well, but it wasn't. No, I saw the warning signs, but I chose to turn a blind eye. At first it was just a tiny wound. It didn't seem serious, but unbeknownst to me, the disease was spreading under my skin. Inflammation, gangrene, scabs.
为什么？
We picked off the scabs so no one would know, but it just continued to fester. We just kept scratching,
为什么？
scratching and scratching and scratching. Don't talk now. Just stay calm. This is your soulscape, a virtual dream system. You designed it, don't you remember? Oh, right. Soulscape. Those sleeping in hibernation pods couldn't maintain brain activity. You were the one who invited me to solve this problem. It was an honor to work in the renowned Chandao Council. My colleagues were ecstatic. Isn't that right, everyone? They're not here. Those are illusions generated by your brain.
Huh?
No, they're not. Are you out of your mind? Wake up. This isn't reality. How do you know? What do you think reality is? What is a dream, anyway? Does a distinction really exist? Or do we just defer to whatever we desire? This here is reality. The reality you speak of is just a dream. Then how about you let me out first?
Hmm?
Out? Why? Where to? Where else can we go? Pull yourself together and look around with your own two eyes. Enough with this dream talk. That's it. You're making me uncomfortable. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Well, that's too bad. If there's nowhere we can go, then I guess we'll just stay right here. It might be a nightmare escape underneath, but at least here in the front, where we're not bugging out, seems like a good place to take a break.